Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about the layers of the ocean and animals found in each layer. When scientists studied the oceans long ago, they divided them into 5 major layers. Each layer or zone has unique characteristics, as well as unique characters who live there. Let's take a dive into the ocean depths. Learn about the 5 layers of the ocean. Sunlight zone. Life and light are abundant in the sunlight layer, which extends to the sea surface to about 650 feet. With light comes heat, so there's a large range of temperatures in this zone. But sunlight can penetrate the waters, photosynthesis can occur, which means plants can also grow. Kelp, algae, and various types of seagrasses grow at this level, which provide habitats and food sources for a whole variety of creatures. This layer is home to many of the most well-known creatures of the world's oceans, like great white sharks, sea turtles, stingrays, and dolphins. Sea turtle. Sea turtles are turtles found in all the world's oceans except Arctic Ocean, and some species travel between oceans. There are 7 types of sea turtles: Thames Ridley, Outback, Green, Olive Ridley, Markerhead, Oxbow, and the Leatherback. Stingray. Stingrays are any of a number of flat-bodied rays noted for the long, sharp, venomous spines on their tails. They are closely related to sharks. Like sharks, stingrays are fish that have skeletons made of cartilage, not true bone. Dolphin. Dolphins look like big fishes, but they are actually mammals. They belong to a group of animals called whales. Dolphins are closely related to porpoises. Because dolphins and porpoises look so much alike, people often confuse the two. However, dolphins are usually larger and have longer beak-like snouts. There are more than 35 species or types of dolphin. Twilight zone. The second layer of the ocean is the twilight zone, extending from 650 feet to 3,200 feet. Sometimes called the midwater zone, the light that breaks through here is usually faint. The lower light levels mean that no plants can grow, as photosynthesis can't take place. Bioluminescent creatures live in the twilight zone, as well as other unusual-looking fish. Deep-sea hatchetfish. The deep-sea hatchetfish have large eyes and light-creating organs on their sides, which resemble daylight and act like camouflage to hide them from predators underneath them. The giant larvacine. The giant larvacine is a type of sea squirt which can swim freely and looks like a 3-inch tadpole. It can create huge mucus houses that are both its home and its way to make a meal. When their filters become clogged with too much junk, the giant larvacine abandons the house, which floats to the bottom. Barrel-eye fish. The barrel-eye fish is a deep-sea fish with a large, transparent head. You can see right through it with its tubular green eyes. Vampire squid. Although I look like a squid or octopus, I'm actually neither. What makes it unique is its pearly filaments. There are long strings that it dangles out from its 12-inch long body to catch bits of dead animals. Unlike other squid which produce ink, the vampire squid shoots out glowing mucus from the tips of its arms. To frighten predators away, the vampire squid can tuck itself inside out to show off large spines. Coelacanth. The coelacanth is one of the oldest fish in the world. Everyone thought they had gone extinct, but they were wrong. It has fleshy, flexible, lobed fins, which could have supported the fish's body on the ground. It also gives birth to live young just like a mammal, rather than laying eggs like a fish. Midnight zone. The midnight zone extends from 3,200 feet to 13,000 feet. At this depth, the sunlight cannot penetrate at all, which means that the animals at this depth will need to generate their own light. Most of the animals here have tiny eyes or no eyes, as there is no light for them to see and therefore no use for eyes. The giant isopod. The giant isopods hang out on the sea floor. They are scavengers feeding on anything that has drifted to the muddy bottom. They do not have many predators, as they have a very hard shell and not much meat inside. Anisatids. Amnipsatids are sea cucumbers. It's an invertebrate related to sea stars and sea urchins. It is only 4 to 10 inches long. It spends its days eating crumbs of food that have drifted to the sea floor. But what makes Aphanids unique is that they can swim. Anglerfish. Anglerfish, scary-looking creatures, are notable for their bioluminescent lure that hangs over their gaping mouths to attract prey. A biological feature that is only found in females. There are around 200 species of anglerfish in the world. Chamois. The chamois is related to sharks and rays. They are sometimes called ghost sharks. They look a bit stitched together, like Frankenstein's monster. There are different types of chamois, each with a different shaped nose. The Yeti crab. Yeti crabs are only 5 inches long. They live near cracks on the ocean floor called hydrothermal vents, where boiling water bubbles up. The feathery hairs on their arms look like the hairy arms of a yeti. Abyss zone. The abyss extends from around 13,000 feet to 19,600 feet. There's no light at all. The water temperature is near freezing. The abyss zone is huge. It makes up 83% of all oceans. The waters of the abyss zone are very calm. Tripod fish. The still walking fish perches on the ocean floor on its 3 long fins and waits unmoving for plankton to drift by. Tripod fish have pads at the end of their lid-like fins to protect them as they rest on the seafloor. The tripod fish's eyes are so small it uses its sense of touch to find prey. Sea pig. Sea pigs are a type of sea cucumber. They are only 4 inches long. They have 5 to 7 pairs of feet, and though the things on the top of their body look like antennae, there are actually another pair of feet. Blob sculpin. It's part of a big fish family that includes blobfishes and toadfishes, which are all pretty unique. They have soft, squishy bodies that help them live under the high pressure deep in the ocean. They're carnivores that eat different small sea animals like jelly-like creatures, tiny crabs, and shellfish that live on the ocean floor. Trench zone. This ocean layer lies at around 20,000 feet below sea level, at the bottom of the deepest parts of the ocean. This zone is made up of deep water trenches. The water is just above freezing. The amount of life decreases with depth, but animals are not plentiful here. Crinoids. Crinoids are also known as stalked sea lilies, but they appear to be flowers. Crinoids are actually animals. The crinoid's feather-like arms catch food particles and slowly move the particles onto the crinoid's tube feed towards its mouth. They have no stomach, but food goes directly to their intestines. Marina snailfish. This creature lives at the deepest point of the deepest trench, the Mariana Trench. The Mariana snailfish is the main predator here, but they are only about 11 inches long, eating mainly small crustaceans. They have a soft and blendy skeleton made of cartilage. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Adventurous Kids.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous